Hi Capricorn, welcome back to my channel and welcome to your June love reading. If you're new here, my name is Lynn. This is Passionate Heart Tarot. So it's your love reading for June. So we're going to take a look into what is the energy like for you guys. How are things going to be? What experiences could you have? It could even be who's coming towards you romantically. I'm just going to open myself up to the messages from Spirit and tell you guys what comes through. I do hope that you enjoy the reading. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe. You guys, if I sound different, it's because my nose is so blocked. Like even my ears are blocked. My allergies are so bad right now. So if I sound different, that's all that it is. Okay, I love you so much. Let's get right into it. Before I begin, just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. All right, Capricorn, let's see what comes through. What are your messages for June? Virgo's energy is here. Is anyone thinking of a Virgo? It could be your own moon or rising sign, Capricorn, or maybe even who's coming towards you. Or there could just be cross watchers watching your reading. It's like you have this person around you that feels like they're the love of your life. So if you're single, you could end up meeting someone that will be very special to you, even if you don't see that right away for whatever reason. I talk about this person being the love of your life because these are like kindred spirits. And even though it's coming in reverse, that doesn't mean like it's fake or it's false. It just means that for whatever reason, you guys are not seeing eye to eye with certain things, or you're just like not understanding each other. And it's almost like you're not in alignment with certain things, like you're just disagreeing on things. But that doesn't mean that the connection is not what it is, because this is someone that you're tied to, like soul ties. Whether you want to call this person a soulmate or a twin flame or a kindred spirit, it doesn't matter what you call them. It's the one. That's just what it is. That's what this person is. And where it comes in reverse is like, yes, they're the one for you, but you're not really on the same page. Something that makes the two of you not on the same page in June has to do with this Empress in reverse. Someone here could want things to go to the next phase, as far as I want to be married, or I want a proposal, or I just want to feel like I'm really my person's partner. So there is like this element of feeling disrespected, and it has to do with the position I'm in. Feeling disrespected because I want to know that I'm more to my person. Like either we're equals or we're heading in that direction of a major commitment. That says a lot, because the Empress is like the energy of a spouse. And when it's in reverse, it's like someone who feels like they're not being treated as such, but they want to be treated as such. So I wonder if any of you here feel like this is your own energy, Capricorn, and these are things that you've tried to express to your person to get them to understand. If not, I know I'm talking about a spouse, but that could be either one of you, really, because it's a general reading. So it could even be a heads up to you from Spirit that if you and your person are like in a weird place and it's awkward and you're not seeing eye to eye, they could be not telling you these feelings, or they could not know how to express to you these feelings that they have. That's why it's coming through as like, what's blocking the two of you? What's blocking the two of you is I want to feel like I'm more your partner, like we're equals. I want to feel like I'm upheld. It's really like wanting to be like a priority, wanting to feel special and be put up on a pedestal and treated very well. Don't get me wrong, but that's what's coming between the two of you, is someone not in this connection, someone not feeling that way. So, if you're single watching this, I can still see this very special person coming into the picture. But where the Two of Cups is in reverse, it's almost like you meet them, but maybe and you meet them and you're meant to have a future with this person. It just feels like in June, or like the energy between the two of you upon meeting is like you don't really understand each other. Or you could even have some kind of awkward occurrence that happens that makes where you unintentionally disrespect the other one, or it makes the other one feel disrespected. It's funny because I can look into the future and see what's meant to be with this person, but I know when you meet them, you may not see all of these things right away. You may not even click with this person right away, but like you find out down the line, like that's the person that I married, even though like when we met we didn't get off on the right foot. So it's very funny. It's not like you have this perfect fairy tale beginning for some of you here. For some of you here, if you're single, I definitely see the one. I see them coming into the picture, but it just looks like you guys don't take off right away, or you don't have like this epic love story where like I saw them and we fell madly in love at first sight. No, it's like when I first met my person, like you might tell this story, when I first met them, like they were so irritating to me, like I couldn't stand them. Something happens where yes, this is the one, but you don't get off on the right foot. So I don't mean to disappoint you. I'm not gonna lie to you, Capricorn. If you are looking for like a fairy tale start, if you're single, you still have this person come in that is the one, but it's like there's something very awkward that happens between the two of you where you feel like you're not on the same page. I want to look at that Two of Cups. Yeah, isn't that funny? First off, the Wheel of Fortune is coming through in reverse. That says a lot about how you have this person come in, but you're not yet aligned with each other. Don't think that you won't be. It's going to come because the Hermit is in reverse. So I'll get into that in a second. But then I'm clarifying this Two of Cups, and what comes through, Judgment in reverse, and Judgment is repeating. And that's like your outlook towards the other one, your judgment of each other. But moreover, like maybe not understanding that one and not knowing like where you stand with each other. So for those of you that this is a new connection, it just feels like, yes, this person is your future, but it starts off in a weird place. And you're going to have to work through like a few kinks before it smooths out. For those of you that are already in a relationship with someone that you feel is your forever person, is the one, this just looks like you're marrying each other. And I say that to help, because when you marry each other, you may not even realize that you're doing it. It's not the easiest pill to swallow, but what Spirit shows me is like you're both looking at each other and feeling the same way. Because I know that can be irritating. I know for some of you, you're like, well, I'm the one that needs more respect. And then I know if you're in a relationship with this person and you marry each other, they feel that way too. It's just I can see some things being misinterpreted in June. That's all that it is. Don't think it's going to be like detrimental to the connection, or like you're going to break up with your person, or the person that is the one for you is going to get away. It just feels like we're like this, and we're not getting each other. We're not seeing eye to eye. I feel like the best thing to do to kind of turn that energy around is a couple different things. The first one is to just be transparent and be open and not be afraid to express vulnerability. And moreover, like if this is new and you're meeting this person, the best thing for you to do is just be yourself. I don't mean to sound cliche, but just be yourself, and it could make things a lot more smooth between the two of you. And then also, it might be annoying to hear this, but having a willingness to be forgiving, a willingness to be the other one's soft place to land. Because I know whatever you whatever you show to this person, they're going to mirror it back to you. So I feel like that's a key understanding of the dynamic around Capricorn's energy is like whatever you show to someone, they're going to show that back to you. So show to this person what you want to see from them, because they will show that right back. That's what the energy is like. And I tell you that, Capricorn, so you can take advantage of that. Because I know when you get in this energy of maybe feeling frustrated or irritated and you show that to your person, they're going to show that back to you. But maybe some of you will keep this reading in the back of your mind. If you feel like something is frustrating, but you talk to them, or you're transparent, or you're just like more vulnerable, or something irritates you, but you act with kindness, they'll show that back to you. So it's like kind of rockiness for some of you with your person, but I feel like a lot of messages come through on how to like move forward from that. And for others of you, where I'm picking up on a really important message to you, if you're single, like you have this love of your life coming in, it's like awkwardness at the beginning. It's funny because I'm like even looking at it like trying to understand it. It's just awkward. So if things are awkward with someone, yet you want to see where things go with this person, because obviously you're figuring it out because you are both drawn to each other in a sense. There's a reason why you connected. You know what I mean? I feel like the best thing to do is when you're around this person, just be yourself, because they're going to be themselves with you. They'll be comfortable with you. And if something does happen where it's like a misunderstanding, or you feel like you've been disrespected in any way, just explain that to them. Because, you're dealing with someone who is just like you in a lot of ways. So if you explain that to them, it feels like you can resolve issues, disputes very easily. You may not know that up front, but that's why I'm telling you that. It's very easy to resolve disputes when you are kindred spirits. All right, you guys. So I can see a very significant connection on the horizon for some of you here. And for others of you, maybe like getting to a new layer of understanding one another, which will ultimately just bring the two of you closer together. Because if you feel like you really know your person through and through, I can see some hiccups coming in. And I think that even though, yes, you do know them, and I'm not going to take that away from you, you may get to know them even better than you thought you ever could. So the bond will deepen. There's a lot of things that I feel have come through from Spirit on how to avoid disputes or misunderstandings or misinterpreting things. Because really, Capricorn, that key is whatever you show to someone romantically that you're interested in, or whoever this is that you have on your mind or involved with now, whatever you show to them, they're going to show that back to you. So use that to your advantage. Okay, let's look even further. For others of you, let's see what messages come through. Oh, isn't that funny? All major arcana. But then like this path that is open, the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is coming into alignment with someone. It really is, because it's like 11, 11, and then that path opens up. 11, 11, being in alignment with them. So even though it looks rocky for some of you here, and I just I feel like I'm seeing more into like the layers of it. It's going to work out. It really is. I think that's what you need to know. Leo's energy is so strong around you guys. Your own Capricorn energy is here, and Libras. So this could be who's coming towards you. Cross watchers. Maybe you're involved with another Capricorn or your own moon or rising signs. But the Four of Wands is letting you know that everything's going to work out. It's all going to fall into place, and it's all going to be beautiful. This is the energy of marriage. So again, when I circle back around to those of you that this is a new connection coming in with the one, this is the person that you're going to marry. And it's just so funny because I feel like you will have a story to tell about when you first got together. The fact that all of this is major arcana shows me into a major path in your life. That's why I'm describing it to you this way, especially for those of you that are single, because when it's all major arcana, this is like the main road. Minor arcana is like little side experiences, but this is like the main event that's here. And for others of you, is this a confirmation to you from spirit that the person that you're with now is the one that you belong with, even if times get difficult? So what you need to know, if you resonate with that energy, is you're on the right track. And if you're with them now, you're on the right track. Don't think that you're off track. Don't think that it's a mistake. It's like a confirmation to someone that you chose right and you are where you are supposed to be. No matter what happens in love, Capricorn, know that you are on the right track. The Devil's energy and the Sun is in reverse. I think that says a lot about how someone here needs TLC in a sense, because the Sun is a person that is very beautiful from the inside out. It's like a white light, beautiful, beautiful spirit, beautiful person. When you see that come in reverse, it's like almost like they're dull or like their light has diminished. And this could even come from feelings of low self-worth. For someone here, it's like low self-esteem. Someone, not to be too nosy, but they could like have trouble conceiving, and that is something that makes them feel like they're less than. Like they could have trouble with that. And maybe even worried if the other one that they've just met is going to accept like those health issues that they have. This is the person that you belong with, and whatever you bring to the table, they're going to love you completely. It's almost like the way that it's someone in their own mind and in their own energy dragging themselves down to a lower vibration. Like what I mean by that is it feels like one of you in this connection can be way too hard on yourself. So I feel like it's important for you to remember that you are on the right track. Everything is on the right track, and to remember to treat yourself with kindness and to be more forgiving with yourself, to just, be kinder to yourself. If there's things that have gone on in the past and you're bringing it into this new connection, things like as far as maybe the loss of a child, or maybe even like an abusive relationship, or just like abusive circumstances and experiences, you don't have to keep all of this inside. This is something that you can absolutely open up and share with the person around you now. If this is your person that you're with, Capricorn, or if this is someone new, you can open up and share. Since I'm being triggered like that, it just feels like a little heads up from Spirit, Capricorn, is there could be times throughout the month where you recall difficult memories. or you just have something that triggers emotions within you that will be so much better if you just let yourself experience it than hide it or suppress it, because it can be moved up and away from you. And all this is coming through in your love reading because you have a partner that you can express all of these things to, even if that is a new partner that comes into your life. They're gonna help ground you. And what I mean by that is, like, what you open up and express and what you share with them, they can help you look at things from a different perspective, one where you'll walk away feeling proud of who you are now, proud of how far you've come, proud of what you've accomplished, and even walk away having a different understanding about yourself and some of the things that you've gone through. Because this is your partner, and it feels like this person will absolutely be a catalyst for your growth. So there's a whole lot going on. So for those of you that are already in a relationship, I feel like what Spirit is telling you is to open up and share a lot of things with your partner in the month of June, because it's going to bring the two of you into alignment. It's really going to help you and just bring the two of you closer. For others of you where this is like a new person that's coming in that I can see, you don't have to hide who you are. You don't have to hold back. They're going to accept you and everything about you that you may feel as a flaw. All right, that's important. Even though I can see where you guys have like trouble at, just like seeing eye to eye at the beginning of the reading, like figuring out where you stand with each other. Don't think it's going to be something so extreme or dark. I feel like it's more, we'll have a funny story to tell a few years from now when we look back at how we first got together. That's all that it is. Because this is meant to be, this is all major arcana, and there's actually a lot of healing that you're meant to experience when this person comes into your life. I can see, even though I'm just looking at the energy for June and all of this is coming up, these very deep messages, that Spirit just letting you know that there's a lot that you could go through and experience and actually achieve and accomplish, even on like a spiritual or personal level in the month of June. I feel like one of the most important things to take away is you're getting a lifelong partner, or the person that you're with now is your lifelong partner. And mirror to this person what you want to see. Show them what you want them to show back to you. And that's what you will receive. So it's a huge reading for you, Capricorn. Although I feel like it's kind of short and straight to the point, it's a huge reading because you have your either future spouse or forever person getting ready to come into your life, or it's just Spirit giving you a confirmation about you being on the right track where you are, and how in June there could be a lot more healing that comes in for you as an individual, or the two of you as a couple. Things that could be repressed that you open up and share. I highly suggest that you share with your person in June, because they are like a catalyst for your healing and empowerment and growth. Your person is your soft place to land. I just have to say that because it's what Spirit is showing me. And I wonder if that's coming through for someone, like as a reminder to them, or for them to know and trust in what they have now. All right, Capricorn. So there's a whole lot going on. That by the end of June, when you look back, I think you're going to see just how far you've come emotionally. I think you're going to see just how many things you've worked through and healed through, and how much better you feel at the end of June, maybe than you felt at the beginning of June. Just know that everything is on the right track and you're not making any mistakes. Okay, that's what I can see going on. All right, Capricorn, I love you so much. That is what I have for you for June. I do hope that the reading was helpful. I hope you enjoyed it, because I know some of the messages that come through can be a little bit touchy, but I never want you guys to feel like it's judgmental or like it's from a hateful place. No, never. These messages only come from a place of love and light, just intended to help. So just take from it what feels right to you. Okay, I love you so much. Don't forget to leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you again, and I will see you in the next reading.